Hey everyone, James back here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. Today we're going to be using the Primarina team once again with Primarina, Incineroar, Roserade, Rotom Fan, the Rhyperior, and Bronzong. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go check it out. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. Today's common question is going to be, have you watched anything interesting lately? Whether it's on TV, anime, movie, etc. Let me know in the comments down below. I haven't really been watching too much anime recently. I don't really watch TV either. I have watched the latest Konosuba movie. Let me know what you thought about down below. I enjoyed it. But yeah. Yeah, we're starting off. It's a brand new season. I played one game as a test run, and I lost on the first turn. I literally forgot about so many mechanics that I lost on the first turn based off lead. Let's see here. Lapras, Excadrill, Sigilyph, Milotic, Dracozolt, and Mimikyu. So, what do I like here? That Dracozolt's kind of a problem. It is kind of a problem. Rotom Fan's actually kind of good here. Yeah, Rotom Fan's kind of good here. But Rhyperior is also really good if I play it right. I feel like Roserade Bronzong is better here with Rhyperior and Incineroar in the back. The reason is I think I'm more likely to sweep with the Rhyperior than I would be with the Rotom Fan. Because Rotom Fan, there's a few weaknesses of setting it up against this team. Mainly the Dracozolt Milotic combination. That combination looks really annoying with Dynamax Dracozolt. If I want to slow it down with Intimidate, it's going to activate the Milotic. So, well, the Milotic's competitive, so I don't feel like that's the right play. I think I'm just going to lead this, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to see the Milotic plus Sigilyph come out against my Roserade plus the Bronzong, which is fine. I could Sleep Powder the Milotic. That's definitely a play here. I could just go straight for damage, which doesn't seem too bad realistically. I think I will just go straight for damage. Yeah, I just don't see a reason not to. I don't know what Sigilyph can do. Gravity, it could Tailwind, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be Tailwinding against a Trick Room lead. So I think I'm just going to go for damage into Milotic. That Milotic's kind of a threat. Okay, it is Gravity, so I'm guessing it's Hypnosis. From the Milotic, probably, now that I think about it. Giga Drain. It's a 2 KO, actually, which is kind of nice. Hypnosis does come out into the Bronzong. Oh, I forgot that this lead could be like double Hypnosis. Because Sigilyph also gets Hypnosis if I remember right. Activates the Leftovers in Milotic, but I got beautiful chip damage in Milotic. If I can get a Trick Room up, I feel pretty set. And my opponent set up Gravity, but I don't think my opponent had a Ground Resist. Well, I guess the Sigilyph was the Ground Resist. We'll just Trick Room up here. I think my opponent's in range of +2 Rock Slide from both my Pokemon. Gets a Tailwind up, which is fine. Oh, to Hypnosis my Roserade. I mean, both my Pokemon took turns, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Like, this lead, even though it's annoying with the Hypnosis, it's very passive. So, if I'm able to get something, I'm going to be in a really good spot. As we do stay asleep with the Bronzong, a bit unfortunate, but, like, it's not the end of the world. Just Giga Drain and Trick Room here. I wonder if the Sigilyph has Trick Room or Imprison. I think it gets both options if I remember right. Although we already saw Tailwind and Gravity, so it can only have one of the two. We're going to see Sigilyph actually retreat, which is perfect. Excadrill is going to come out, which is fine. Mold Breaker. Ice Beam going to come out into the Roserade. If I could get one of my Pokemon to wake up, I'm in a really good spot. Nice. Roserade wakes up, gets a Giga Drain off. We can knock out Milotic. Awesome. That's a Hypnosis user. And, you know I have accurate Sleep Powders, right? With my Roserade? Yeah, I have accurate, I get accurate Hypnosis, Sleep Powders with my Roserade. Oh, beautiful. Both Pokemon wake up and I get to trick them off. That's amazing for me. That's amazing for me. I could go for Sleep Powder into one of these Pokemon. And I can, just go for damage, I guess. I could also go for Metal Sound, because I'm 100% accurate with my Metal Sound. So I could go for Metal Sound right here. Ooh. That does seem pretty good. I will just Sleep Powder the Excadrill here though. And I do think Sigilyph would be carrying a Focus Sash, so I think I'm just going to Gyro Ball the Sigilyph. It could be Ally Switch from the Sigilyph, but that's fine. No Ally Switch, Gyro Ball comes out. It's a 2 KO, which is nice. I do Sleep Powder the Excadrill in case it Dynamaxed. I went for Max Quake. I didn't want to set it up right away. Excadrill will stay asleep, and... oh, it does have Trick Room. That's kind of annoying, but we're still good. I'm going to go Incineroar here. And I'm going to Trick Room. You think the Sigilyph's Hypnosis? Well, I don't think my opponent Dynamaxes and risks wasting a turn, right? You could, I guess. I think I'm gonna Sleep Power Sigilyph. I forgot what his ability is. I think it's Magic Guard. Okay, it's just Hypnosis. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. So we're playing a bit of a Sleep War right here, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. We will hit a Sleep Powder into the Sigilyph. It's not Goggles. I think it's going to be that Focus Sash. Bronzong going to stay asleep. Okay. Tailwind peers out from my opponent. Gravity returns to normal. So that means I still have Levitate on my Bronzong, which is huge. Actually, did we figure out if Excadrill is Mold Breaker? I think it's Sand Rush. Doesn't it show me if it's Mold Breaker here? I think it does. Oh well, I'm gonna get rid of Sigilyph with Sludge Bomb, and I'm gonna attempt to trick him up again. Sigilyph gonna stay asleep. Well, it's gonna take its first turn to sleep, I guess. Sludge Bomb gonna come out. Knocks out the Sigilyph, beautiful. And Excadrill takes 3 turns. This Sleep War, man. This Sleep War. Alright, Blast 2. I still have pretty healthy Pokemon. Lapras, okay. So that explains why my opponent isn't Dynamaxing. Was saving it for the Lapras. That Lapras could get annoying though, because Lapras does beat my entire team if I don't play it right. So I'm gonna attempt to Sleep Powder it. That's the play. It's just to attempt to Sleep Powder and Trick Room up. Because, yeah, my opponent's gonna go for the Dynamax. I thought maybe my opponent would protect here, but probably wants to get as much damage as possible onto the Bronzong, so Trick Room can go up for, well, to deny Trick Room from my Bronzong. So Lapras is gonna come out. If I hit Sleep Powder, I'm in such good shape. I do hit it, nice. So I Sleep Powder the Lapras, and my opponent's in a really bad spot now. Okay, Excadrill wakes up, goes for the high horsepower. Oh, it was Mold Breaker, but I am physically defensive, but I stay asleep with both Pokemon, which is fine. Because I could Sleep Powder again. Which I think is optimal. Maybe not. I could go Incineroar here. Because Bronzong took 2, I think? I think it did. I'm pretty sure Giga Drain allows me to get to my Focus Sash. Yeah, and you have to high horsepower here. I think you have to go for the Sleep Powder miss if you're my opponent. So I'm just going to Giga Drain to 2 KO the Incineroar, the Excadrill. And I'm going to try to Giga Drain up to recover my Focus Sash. Because I think I'll heal enough to where I can get my Sash. Unless it's Assault Vest Excadrill. Oh, it looks like it is Assault Vest Excadrill. Do I heal? Okay, I heal enough. That's fine. High horsepower and Incineroar. And Lapras stays asleep. Okay, so that's 2 turns of Dynamax that was wasted, which is really nice. I'm kind of tempted to just max guard here with Roserade. And U-turn out with Incin, so my opponent doesn't get Veil. That actually might be the play, and I think it's worth it. Or maybe I should just sack. I think I should sack Bronzong at this point, because I don't need Bronzong to win the game. Because I think you're going to high horsepower the... Actually, you don't have to high horsepower the Incin. But basically, I keep Incineroar around, which is fake out pressure against the Lapras later. I max guard here to attempt not getting the Veil up. And even if my opponent like targets the other slot, that means my opponent didn't get the damage on the Roserade, which is nice. So let's see. Because it should be Assault Vest Execute. There's no way it did that little. Just Rock Slide, okay. Just to break a Sash on Roserade, I suppose. I don't think that would knock down Incineroar though. Yeah, wakes up. Goes for the Resonance. Into the Roserade. Perfect. Now my opponent doesn't have access to the Resonance, which means no Veil Up for my opponent. And now I could go for Max Overgrow into the Excadrill. And I guess I just go back in Incineroar to, because Incineroar's... I mean, I might as well just go back in Incineroar for the Intimidate and Excadrill. There's no point of like sticking around with the Bronzong for this turn. I could try to guarantee Wake Up, I think. I don't remember if I took 2 or 3. But I still think getting that Intimidate off, getting that Fake Out pressure for the next turn is pretty nice. Ooh, almost didn't knock out Excadrill, but that's fine. I get the Grassy Terrain up, which means the Lapras should go down to Max Overgrow, I think. High Horsepower. I didn't care if my opponent hit. Well, if there's a freeze. No freeze, okay. Actually, the best play is probably to fake out Lapras and just overgrow again into the Excadrill slot. Yeah, because I could probably just Giga Drain back to full. I like that actually, because I know the Excadrill Sash, I don't risk fake out not KOing it for some reason, in case it has like crazy bulk. Because even though Excadrill is a Steel type, fake out's weak obviously. It's still like a thing. Oh, no, Protect. Okay. Because I want to guarantee the win con, and I think this guarantees the win con. Instead of like me attacking to protect from Lapras, it activating Policy and I don't know, some kind of Blizzard BS, I guess. But yeah, I think this wins the game now. Because even though Roserade's Dynamax is over, I can just go for a Giga Drain to recover my Sashes. So some people ask me in the chat, or not chat, comment section, why I decided to run the Giga Drain over Energy Ball. And Energy Ball really didn't change much calcs for me that I needed personally. And Giga Drain actually came in super clutch in practice when I was using this team, because it just allowed me to get the Sash back multiple times. And as you saw, it was super useful right here in this game. There is that weakness posse. It's Sing on the Lapras. Okay. I wonder if it's Sing Perish Song. That'd be funny. But I'm pretty sure Lariat should finish it off. And even if not, my opponent's going to need a lot of luck. Yeah, even if Lapras survived, I don't think this game... Because I still had my Sash on Roserade in the end, right? So there's nothing my opponent could do. You had to either keep targeting the Roserade, which meant that the other slot just kept going for Lariat over and over again. I guess I could have went for Flare Blitz too. There's no reason not to Flare Blitz, actually, now that I think about it. So we had... Oh no, it was just Thunder, Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry. It was Assault Vest Excadrill. Hypnosis, Standard, Melodic. It was Focus Sash with no attacks. I thought this would have had Psychic or something. Yeah, it's Magic Guard. For some reason, I thought it might have had Overcoat, but no, it is Magic Guard. Choice Band. Oh my lord, this Gravity Team with Choice Band. this thing was this was the thing I was scared of. This was the thing I was scared of. That was the threat right there. And the Mimikyu. Wait, what's the Rhyperior then? Oh, there was no Rhyperior on this team. Why did I think there was a Rhyperior? Oh, it was on the last team that I played. Alright. No, it's we brought Rhyperior. Alright, back to Great Ball. Back to Great Ball 9. Okay. Well, let's see. Hopefully we can get another win. I don't know if I lose the next one if I drop out to Great Ball 8 again. That would not be a fun experience. But, yeah. Let's get started and play another game. I'm hopeful Rotom Fan can do more work because, like, I think Rotom Fan is actually super good and I do want to showcase it. It's just like a lot of teams that we've been playing, like, Rotom Fan can't do that much. Which is strange, because I feel like Rotom Fan could sweep a lot of teams, but like the teams we've been getting can't really sweep. It just gets threatened by like Lapras, it gets threatened by like Rhyperiors, which I think we've been facing for the most part with this team lately, so hopefully we can get a game where Rotom Fan doing work. We brought it once, wasn't that helpful? I'd bring it against Sun for sure. Yeah, I'd bring it against Sun for sure. And then I guess just teams that are weak to the Fan, you know? Teams that are weak to the Fan. Let me know if you're a fan of Rotom Fan. But surprisingly, it's taking a while to find games. But it is kind of early in the morning when I'm recording this. Rank 9, alright. Oh my lord, the evolutions are back, chat. Not chat. You can tell I've become more of a Twitch streamer because I have been streaming on Twitch recently. Again, links in the description down below. I've been streaming a lot more recently. If you do want to see me live, ask VGC questions. I'm happy to answer them. Oh wait, that's not an evolution. That's an NDD. Okay, this guy kind of breaking the rules a bit. Alright, I like Rotom Fan a lot actually. Rotom Fan is pretty nice. So is Incineroar. Maybe I just go full offensive mode. Do I need Roserade? It's not that bad. I'm just worried about like... Okay, I definitely bring Bronzong. I think Roserade's better. Because Primarina hits not much on this team. I mean, it kind of does with Dazzling Gleam, because there's no Fairy Resist. But like, it doesn't do much otherwise. So I think this is the play. I want to set up Rotom Fan. I think Rotom Fan can do a lot of work. Jolteon doesn't get a setup move. Does any of these mons really get set up? I don't think they do. So let's see. Alright, we're gonna see the Glaceon and the Leafeon, which is not a pretty lead if you're seeing that Incineroar come out. Alright, I think I gotta retreat for Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan gotta retreat here. I can't take too much damage here. I do want to win with the Rotom Fan. I think I'm gonna go Bronzong here. And I don't... Most of the Glaceon's been policy recently. So I think I should just U-turn to Leafeon. Leafeon's not the threat though. Nah, I target the Glaceon because any chip is chip. I just really don't want to deal with Dynamax on the Glaceon. Is that NDD? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I would have preferred the U-turn chip on NDD though. It does make sense why my opponent wanted to switch out the Leafeon because it just really wasn't doing anything and to try to block Fake Out. But I was more worried about Dynamax than a Fake Out. Oh, no Dynamax. Okay, just Freeze Dries. That's cool. Unless you freeze me, are you kidding me? Bronzong won mostly here. Because my opponent didn't have a way to touch Bronzong. Ah, that's annoying. I'm bringing Roserade out. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's Goggles on the NDD since it didn't reveal that Psychic Seed. So I'm going to try to wake up with Bronzong and try to force my opponent to target the Roserade. That's annoying, man. There's a Dynamax from the Glaceon. Okay. You could break my Sash. I don't mind that too much. Actually, doesn't Glaceon get Dark? No, it gets Shadow Ball. It doesn't get Dark Pulse. I'm Ghost Berry, so I should be okay with the Bronzong. Protect the Roserade. It's gotta be Follow Me, right? Oh, Ally Switch. I guess that's the same thing. Well, not really. Hailstorm. Should I Dynamax Incineroar just to go for the max fire so I didn't get frozen? So frozen. I'm body pressing again. Going back in Anson. And then I'm U-turning again. I just can't. Does this not have follow me? Why would you ally switch over follow me if you have goggles? Goes for psychic. Okay. It is Max Phantasm though. That's not pretty. Luckily it's not like Spadef, so I don't think Bronzong definitely doesn't live another one though. Can we get damage at least? Freeze is the worst status in the game. Alright. I'm going for Lariat. I think Ally Switch is coming out, but like chip on the other thing. It did have follow me. Wait, I forgot to pay attention to hail damage. Did I confirm it was goggles? Take my Bronzong. Take the Bronzong. Useless Pokemon in this game. I might actually Dynamax Incineroar at this rate. Okay, knock out the Intimidate, which is nice. Oh wait, I didn't confirm if it was goggles. I think it was. I don't think it took hail damage. Oh no, wait, no, it did. It was taking hail damage, right? Because like I never chipped it with anything. Because I never got an attack off. Because I U-turned into Glaceon. Yeah. Alright, we're going Roserade. Because I had the threat of Sleep Powder at least. Vaporeon comes out, okay. Actually, it doesn't seem too bad. I'm max flaring that Glaceon, because Snow Cloak is an ability. Yeah. As long as it's not physical Vaporeon, I should be fine. If it's physical Vaporeon. Alright. I've Dynamaxed the Incineroar more than the Rotom fan. Never thought it would be like this. It better not be policy on the Vaporeon. Although I don't think plus two Scald would knock me out. Maybe Hydro. Ice Shards, but forgot about Terrain. Giga Drain. 2k on the Vaporeon. Do I heal back to Sash? Very nice. Scald's my Incin. That did damage, what? It's Life Orb. Yo, the Rotom fan didn't come out that did it, because I'm about to win with, Actually, it might. I don't know if Leafeon knocks out my Incineroar or not. Get the sun up, get this hail out of here. I keep my Sash. Yeah, my opponent just loses to Rose right now. Because I can click Giga Drain and, Vaporeon, and I can click Max Flare. And even if my opponent KOs my, Incineroar somehow, I win with my Rotom fan. Like, Rotom fan and Roserade clean up this game. It's crazy. What are the... I guess you could dig here. Dig is the ground move it gets, right? I want to say that's what the ground move is. Protect on Vaporeon. Even if it's obvious, I don't have to call it. It is dig, okay. There's no reason to sack Incineroar to dig, so I'm just gonna Giga Drain the Vaporeon once again, and I'm gonna go back into the fan, because Rotom Fan is literally the life savior here. No Jolteon, which I'm surprised about. Maybe my opponent was too worried about that Rhyperior mode. Because my opponent didn't have answers to Bronzong on his team either. Dig. Oh, I forgot I got Chlorophyll now too. Because I gave it the Max Flare Sun. Alright, get rid of the Vaporeon. And we just click Sludge Bomb. And Air Slash. And Rotom Fan might actually win the game. Did my opponent actually DC? I think my opponent DC. Yep. Wow, my opponent got lucky with the freeze. And decided to do that in the end. But yeah. I could have won the game with Rotom Fan. Bronzong could have done work if it didn't get frozen. But yeah. Yeah. Sort of an evolution team. I mean, there's an Indeedee. I don't know why the Indeedee was there. I don't know what the Indeedee really provides other than follow me, I guess. But I don't think it really helps. I think even Espeon's better. I think even Espeon's better on the evolution team than the Indeedee in that situation. Because I don't think my opponent had anything that's set up. Like, the most you could set up, I think, was like... Calm Mind? Or... Hail into Snowcloak, obviously. But yeah. Oh well, we're able to take the win, which is really nice. Hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. We were able to pick up 2 more wins with this team. Rotom Fan made an appearance, did not get an attack off. I just want to use a fan, man. I'm a fan of Rotom Fan. And yeah. Freeze is also a very dumb status. Don't forget. They should honestly put a turn limit on Freeze. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support. So as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social media, the sizes of my channel, and more. You can check out the Pace Madness team down below. And there's currently a rental code of the team available for use if you're watching this video in real live time, or within the time of this video being uploaded, 5 days. To use this team, or whenever the last episode whenever the last episode of this team is being used, 24 hours after the last episode of this team being used, the code will expire and we'll move on to the next team. But otherwise, if you're watching this in a later date, of course there's that basement you could always try out. Otherwise, you can check out my social medias, follow me on Twitch. As I said before, I do live stream a lot more. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.